Hi, my name is Dumisani Gumbi. I'm an independent film producer based out of Johannesburg. I studied film and economics in America. I've been back in South Africa since 1999 and I have been in the film industry ever since. I started working as an assistant editor, and from there I slowly but surely moved my way up to becoming a producer. Basically doing any job and every job that I was given, from a production assistant, and then you just work your way up until you're given an opportunity to produce a piece of content. That's how you basically become a producer. I started out as an assistant editor. That was my very first job in the industry. That was for an English company that was based here in Joburg, doing children's content. As an assistant editor, all you really do is you're logging the footage. So you get the footage from the camera department. You then have to log it for your editor. You're basically doing all the prep work for your editor so that he or she can know where the scenes are. We call them bins. So you put each scene on a bin. So scene one will go to a bin, and then if a movie has if a TV series or a movie has 100 scenes, we'll create 100 bins basically. There was a very good job to start off with, because you could see how things actually come together in the edit suite, in the edit room basically. And then from there I went to work at a local production company in Auckland Park here in Johannesburg. They were doing television magazine programs for SABC at the time. So I think that's where I really learned how to become a producer, because I could see the entire process from development to pitching at the SABC for projects. At that time when I started, SABC was probably the biggest player in the local content creation space. And then, that process was, I think I was hired as a development producer, meaning that I looked at all the different scripts and concepts that the company was sent to and submitted to the company. So I sift through all that stuff, and then I would present it to the producer, to the two producers at the time, the people that own the business or the production company, and then we also did a lot of small little corporate jobs, which kind of assisted me in learning how to look at a script, look at a corporate script, how to budget it, how to break it down, create a budget, and then create a schedule, and then go out and film it. So that really gave me an understanding of what it takes to actually put together a show and see to implement it, and then see to fruition, and then deliver it to the client. The film industry, the film and television industry, I would say is more of a calling. It's not as glamorous as people think it is. There's a lot of long, hard hours. When we go on shoots, when we go filming, when we make these movies, we literally wake up very early in the morning, usually from 4 to 5 in the morning. You have to be on set at a very specific time. The hours are long. When we're shooting, we shoot for, it's a 12-hour day, 6-day weeks. Yes, let me repeat that, 6-day weeks. You only get 1 day off. So if you're shooting for 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks, 7, 8 weeks, you're working 6 days a week. You only get 1 day off on the weekends. So I think a lot of people have a misconception as to what it is. They see the red carpet, they see the partying, they see the finished product, but there's a lot of it that goes into it until people get to see whatever it is that you've created. So that's why I say it's more of a calling. I wouldn't be doing anything else with my life. Sometimes we get frustrated about what are you doing, where am I, what am I trying to do, what kind of content am I making. We're always constantly having this inner conflict as people who are in the film industry. And it's not about the money, it's not about the awards, it's not about the accolades. It's really about if you have an affinity for this for this type of an industry. It takes a lot. It's not easy to get in. It's difficult. Yes, you can go to film school, but I think the best filmmakers in the world are people probably who've never even gone to film school. So you need to really think about why you want to get into the business. It's not about the fame. I think the fame comes if you do really good work. It is about the work, and I think for me that's what young people out there should be focusing on. It's about the work and why are you getting into it. If you're getting into it for the right reason, meaning that you're passionate about storytelling, you're passionate about making films or filmmaking or even television making, and those are the reasons why you should get into the business. If you want fortune and fame, or fame and fortune, it's the wrong business. A lot of people have lost money. There's a lot of sharks out there. So you need to be careful. It's just about the love of storytelling. And we just use this visual medium in telling those stories. I would say the advice that I would give if you want to be in this business, I would say that as a student, do your research. So if you're wherever you're based, there's some kind of film, television production happening. So do your research. Who are the companies around you? What kind of work are they doing? What kind of work do you want to do? And try and get into those into those companies as an intern. That's how we all started. We all started out as interns. That's the only way you're gonna get in as an intern. If you think you're gonna leave varsity or college or university and go straight into being a director, good luck to you. It just doesn't happen that way. You gotta be humble. You gotta have humility. Always ask. If you're given a task, get the task done, and always ask if there's anything more that needs to be done. We love people like that. We love people that show initiative. We love people that ask questions. Ask questions. We just love young people or people that are getting into the business who are go-getters, who are always willing to do the extra thing, or always willing to go the extra mile. Yes, you will be asked to do menial tasks at the beginning, like fetching coffee and things like that. It's not a test, it's just the way that the industry works. Like any other industry, if you are somebody's assistant, you have to do the things that they don't want to do. So for me, it's about the more you want to know, the more information you want to gather and know about. Those are the people that we like. Those are the people we want to take under our wings. Those are the people that we want to basically push along. It is a people's business. So my advice is do your research, know what's happening in around your town, wherever you're based, and try to get in. So don't wait until you graduate. I would say probably from like third year, start looking around, try and get into internships. Even if it's just literally being around that office, being around that production company, try and get in, because like you showing initiative, doesn't matter whether you're getting A's or B's, but it's the initiative that we really look for from people. So like that would be my advice, is research. The only thing that really sets us apart is that like we know what's happening. We know what the compliance issues are. We know what administratively we gotta do. We know what programs are around us. So if you want to enter this television and film space know what the broadcasters are looking for. I'm going to repeat this thing: do your research, and then once you get your foot in the door, be that one that does everything that's being asked for, and then also ask questions. What more can I do? You gotta show initiative as a young person. If you show that, then you go very far. You go far in this industry.